Just 2 months ago, I was in China attending the Shenzhen International Audio Show, or known as SIAS 2024. You might have seen my video on it, and you might also have seen that I have stumbled upon a very peculiar device, a portable DAC amp, which is this Audirect Team 1 here. Have a look at that. Very peculiar as, and I brought it back home with me here. I have been using it for quite a while. Later on, I found out actually this Team 1 here is a very special edition, soon to be released in December this year. And it is, the original form of it was this, Audirect Team 1 here. You can find Audirect Team 1 in Audirect official AliExpress store, priced at $265 in this box here. And it also comes with this nice looking leather case. Let's talk about these two. Let me just quickly show to you what you're gonna get for $265, the Audirect Team 1, the basic version. So this one here, inside the box, okay, you see here, the accessories being included, this premium looking cable here, USB Type-C and USB Type-A, and of course, this very special thing here. Let me just show you. It is quite thoughtful of Audirect to include this USB-C to Lightning to be used on iPhones, older iPhones I mean. What you're gonna find inside here, this Audirect Team 1, already switched on. Very simple interface, 4 buttons on the sides here, okay, which is the on and off, and also the gain switch, volume up, volume down, and play and pause button. And of course, you would notice that at the back here, these are the jacks, audio jacks for 4.4mm balance and 3.5mm single-ended. And at the bottom here, or should I say at the top here, this is where you plug in USB for charging, which you can attach to any quick charging type of, for mobile phone and stuff like that, it will work. And of course, this is where you connect the USB Type-C for data transmission. And you would notice here an additional port, 3.5mm single-ended. Now, the special thing about this Audirect Team 1 is that it is also capable of attachment to a Bluetooth module, which I don't have in my hand, so I will not be talking about that. You can attach the module here through the aux, which literally transform this Team 1 into a Bluetooth device. As I mentioned, this is volume up, volume down, and changing the gain is like this. Okay, very simple. Double clicking the same on and off button or gain button like this, you're gonna get this screen which shows filters selection. There's a few to select from here. And my only comment after using this for quite a while, it does not seem to be quite effective at changing or influencing the sound itself, even on different type of listening device. And this is a same type of behavior which I have observed with many other portable DAC amp as well. So what's the difference then of this original Audirect Team 1 with this gigantic sibling of Audirect Team 1 as well? Both of them similarly named, except that this one also offers MagSafe connection, hence the bigger size. And also, have a look here. By the way, internally both of them are identical, using the same DAC, same amp, except that, of course, as you can see here, there's a battery inside. Okay, it has much larger battery, offering double the capacity, and I will talk about it after this when it comes to usage. As a result of being bigger than the original Team 1, let's just have a look at the weight. Okay, the original Team 1 is at around 65 gram, more or less. Okay, and this one heavier at 142, so more than double. Literally, we are talking about weights of this, 2 of this for 1 of this. And this is how I use my Team 1 here, connected to my phone as a portable device. Obviously, it is connected using this MagSafe connection here. And I would just simply say a few things about it. Used as a portable device, I get the most runtime out of this Team 1 MagSafe version because it offers double the size of the original battery of the Team 1. And the original Team 1 was only able to give me in excess of around perhaps 7 hours. And this MagSafe version here offers me in excess of up to 17 hours, which is super impressive. So which means that I was able to use it the whole day long, and pretty much it died on the battery almost at the same time as my phone. And on top of that, this thing here does not emit any kind of RF interferences. These two here, Team 1, the normal version and the MagSafe version, they are practically identical. The difference being is that, of course, this one comes equipped with additional battery. So when we talk about sound and performance, these two are identical as well. And let's talk about the performance itself. Let's talk about the power. This Team 1 here comes equipped with 5.6 VRMS of power from the 4.4 mm balance in high gain. And I have tested it extensively with this Sennheiser HD600 here, which is rated at 300 ohm. No problem at all driving it. I was able to use it to something which I would consider as proper listening loudness for my ears at around 57 out of 100. And the sound itself is on par to many entry-level desktop DAC amp. So that is super impressive. On the other side, on the other spectrum of it, being so powerful, how does it perform with something which is super sensitive, something like a hybrid or multiple drivers? I have also tested it quite extensively with this FIO FA19 here, which is just rated at 10 ohm, multiple BA and some electronics inside. And I wasn't hearing any kind of floor noises, which is a very positive thing. And on top of that, despite cranking the volume slightly higher than normal, I did not hear my FA19 sounding shouty at all. When it comes to sound presentation, these two here perform similarly, being highly versatile and adaptable. So what do I mean by being versatile and adaptable? Let's just take some example. I have thrown different type of listening partners attached to this Team 1 here. Anything from this magnetic planar of mine, which is Luxury S12 2024, and also this Sivga Nightingale here, my favorite magnetic planar, and of course this FIO FA19 here, multiple BA drivers, and my headphone. The kind of output which I am getting is something which I would consider as being truthful and transparent. Truthful means that there's no hint of coloration, there's no hint of anything being added or reduced. I get to hear the supposedly sound signature from each of these listening partner. So that is transparency. You can expect excellent resolution, excellent ability to render macro and micro details, and excellent ability to handle complex dynamic transient. So whichever type of music you thrown at it, anything from lo-fi to DSD type of performance, you can expect the highest form of resolution can be expected from a portable DAC amp. And while being analytical and detailed, how about the musical element of it? Because we know that sometimes ESS server tend to be kind of a bit too clinical sometimes when it project, the details. So for example, I have tested it with this FIO FA19 here. And if you have watched my review on this FIO FA19, it does not score really high on the element of tonality and the timbre because it does sound like balanced amateur. And when I connect it to this, surprisingly, it does not sound metallic at all. Okay, I do admit that some of my DAC amp does sound a bit more natural and organic, but being an ESS saber tuned to be analytical, it is quite impressive already that this combo here does not sound sterile. And of course, the same can be said when I subject it to listening to this S12 2024 here, which can sound a bit metallic if I were to attach it to something which is again sterile and clinical. But these two, perfect. And the best output is of course when I combine it with something which is a bit warmer sounding, something like this Sivga Nightingale here, or even this Sennheiser HD600. First and foremost, it sounds wide and open with the soundstage itself, something which is very airy. And on top of that, the resolution of this Sivga Nightingale and even this HD600 seems to be improved. Improved because this is quite capable with details, especially macro and micro details. In a world dominated by dongles, non-battery powered dongles, you might be wondering where does these two fits into the picture. This Audirect Team 1 here and also this even heavier Audirect Team 1 MagSafe version. They are heavier than most other dongles which I have tested so far. One of the key reasons you would want to have these two is because they represent an actual portable desktop DAC amp. That is the kind of power that they offer. Remember that 5.6 VRMS and capable of driving 600 ohm of headphone. That is no joke, okay? These two are for real. I have tested it with different type of headphones. They are that powerful. So if you want to carry around your desktop DAC amp, you have to consider these two. Being battery powered means that it will not drain your phone battery because they rely on their own internal batteries, and even more so for this MagSafe version here, which will literally run up to 17 hours. And on top of that, they are free from RF interferences when attached to the phone. If you are an existing user of dongles like me, especially if you are running R2R dongles or very powerful dongles, you will get that RF interferences from your 4G signal from time to time to a point that it became very annoying. I have not gotten any RF interferences at all from either one of these. And on top of that, it does not run hot at all. I have tested it the whole day out, even with this MagSafe version, 17 hours, and it does not emit any kind of heat which I would consider as worrying. So is there a market for these two? Definitely. You just need to understand your needs. If you like what you're hearing, what you're seeing, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And also, please take a moment to click like here. It will really help me out. It is free, by the way. And also, please follow me on Instagram, which I have set up very recently. My Instagram will be a platform for me to provide quick updates on the things that I do beyond this video. And again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.